Ethiopia is perhaps the most interesting of all African countries. Ethiopia is an ancient country whose unique cultural heritage, rich history, and remarkable biodiversity are reflected in the tally of 9 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, more than any country in Africa. Ethiopia has never been colonized and is believed to be where all of humanity originated from. Ethiopia has a unique cultural heritage, being the home of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, one of the oldest Christian denominations, and a monarchy that ended only in a coup of 1974. Ethiopia served as a symbol of African independence throughout the continent's colonial period and was a founding member of the United Nations and the African base for many international organizations. These are some of the things that make Ethiopia a truly unique country. Ethiopia is known as the roof of Africa because it has mountains as high as 4,500 meters. Ethiopia is the second state in the history after Armenia. Christianity was present here as early as the 4th century. Islam was introduced in the 7th century and is now practiced by about 1/3 of Ethiopians. It is the most important in the outlying regions, particularly in the eastern lowland, but there are local concentrations throughout the country. Negash is considered to be the earliest Muslim settlement in Africa. A cemetery from the 7th century CE has been excavated inside the village boundaries. The mosque there is a popular tourist destination today. Judaism in Ethiopia also dates back many thousands of years. Ethiopia is one of the only countries in Africa where different religions coexist in peace and harmony. Ethiopia is the only African country with its own script, which was developed in the 2nd century after Christ. The Ethiopian calendar is 7 years and 8 months behind the Western calendar. Ethiopia has its own calendar with 13 months. Each of the 13 months has 30 days, while the 13th month, called Pagumen, has 5 days, which becomes 6 in each leap year. The day is divided into 2 12-hour shifts starting from 6 a.m., making both midday and midnight 6 o'clock in Ethiopian time. Did you know that coffee was first created in Ethiopia? Coffee was first brewed in the 14th century in the Kaffa region. There's the traditional national coffee ceremony to celebrate that day. Ethiopia is believed to be the cradle of humanity. In 1972, Donald Johnson and Tim D. White discovered Lucy, a 3.2 million year old hominid skeleton in the Afar region. It is one of the best preserved skeletons of mankind's earliest ancestors. Hadi was also excavated from Afar region between 1994 and 1997 and has been historically dated at 4.4 million years old. The Afar region is home to more than 100 specimens belonging to the Ardipithecus ramidus. Alongside Liberia, Ethiopia is the only African country that has never been under colonial control. Apart from a 5-year occupation by Mussolini Italy, it has never been colonized. The Ethiopian forces defeated the colonial Italian invading forces in the First Italo-Ethiopian War in the Battle of Adwa in March 1896. Although Italians tried to colonize them in the Second Italo-Ethiopian War in 1935, they even succeeded in having the military occupy the country for about 5 years, but they never took control and were later pushed out. Ethiopia is the real birthplace of Rastafarian movement, even though it evolved into the global culture we all know today in Jamaica. In Amharic, Ras is a title like a chief, and Tafari is the first name of Emperor Haile Selassie I. Ethiopia is home to Danaki Depression, which is the lowest place on the African continent. The depression sits at about 125 meters below sea level. The small desert is also home to about 25% of Africa's volcanoes. The Danaki Depression is also the hottest place on Earth. It gets only about 100 to 200 mm of rain per year, so it's extremely dry. The depression is referred to as the cradle of humanity, being the site many ancient hominid fossils have been found over the years. If you find this video useful, please don't forget to click on the like button and share with someone you think might find it useful. Also, please subscribe for more videos about Africa. Thanks for watching and God bless.